After living in my home for more than 20 years, there was no convenience that I had not had an opportunity to think about. Today, I'm sharing with you what I'm calling the cook zone and my thought process behind the layout. When we purchased the home, it had a small L-shaped, maybe 10 by 10 kitchen. It was not a lot of convenience in this kitchen. There were 2 drawers and 2 lower cabinets, and of course, the small upper cabinets. When we remodeled, I had so many ideas on what would make this kitchen function and function well. In the original layout, there was a full-size stove that had a drawer on either side and lower cabinets on either side. This meant that there was 2 functioning drawers for everything: silverware, cutlery, everything. And I think it was the process of me having to climb one time too many into that side cabinet where your pots seem to get lost in a black hole. That is what did it for me. So I determined that I was going to maximize the space and remained within this same original footprint. So here's what I decided to do. First of all, I knew that the full-size stove had to go. That was taking up way too much real estate, and I knew that I could have drawers there. My main goal or objective was to have whoever was cooking to basically have everything they needed within a step or a pivot. So everything would need to be right here in this square. So let me show you what I did. My plan was to have 3 drawers right here, but when we began to install the cooktop, it came down a little lower than we anticipated. So the top drawer is just for show. Right here is where all the cooking utensils are, just right next to the stove. Below is where I keep baking dishes or baking pans or cookie sheets, and just a pivot away on the island is where we had another 3 drawer cabinet added, and there are more spatulas and that sort of thing here. Also here is pot holders and measuring cups and the things that you may use when cooking. And also down here, these are just strainers and that sort of thing. But it's all fit right here within the square, just a pivot away. And all the pots and pans are right here in the 2 remaining drawers below the cooktop. Also added as a convenience to the cook is the seasoning drawer. It's still right within this square, just a pivot away, and additional seasonings here. And everything is still where the cook can function, and anyone else within the kitchen, if they want water, it's in that lower cabinet, or just things where you don't have to be in the way of the cook. This is also over here because it just happened to be convenient, but still it's not necessarily in the cook zone. And that was my major goal. It was getting so rough to be the person in here cooking, and someone needed to come to one of these cabinets. That was the only cabinets when we purchased the home, to get a dish or to get a fork, and you're trying to cook in this tiny space, and it was just too much. So off to the side here, it's a little ways away, but still extremely close and still out of the way of anyone needing something, is the refrigerator, and the cook can just slightly come around to this side of the island to get a knife if they need. The other drawers are for whoever may not be cooking. If someone wants a fork, or if someone needs something else that has nothing to do with cooking, it's in the cabinet drawers there off to the right. That's the cook zone over there. No one should have to get in your way for anything. If I need a knife, it's right here. This shows where we just took one lower 3-drawer cabinet and we attached it to another lower two doors and two drawer cabinet, and yet another single cabinet. So that is what comprised to make the entire island. It's actually 3 separate lower or base cabinets. So all the convenience is right here. Everything worked out perfectly, and I was able to keep everything within the footprint. Now it seems that this area may have been the best area for the double ovens. However, there was a lot of plumbing in that wall. So the double ovens went over here, and it's still just a short area away, and you don't spend a lot of time in the oven when you're cooking. You basically put in your item and you move along. So the double ovens being on that wall seems to work out just as fine as if it were on that other wall. And I actually think that wall there, with the pantry being so big, it may have not been enough room for the double ovens to go over there where the mini fridge is. So that's it, you guys. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you got some ideas on how maybe you could set up your kitchen. Maybe you're someone that's lucky enough that maybe you're building your home and you have an opportunity to think about your layout, and I hope maybe there was something in this that would give you some ideas for how you could lay your kitchen out if you're having your home built, or if you have a small kitchen, and maybe some ways that you can rearrange some things that would help it to function better for you. I hope this may help you. Again, thanks for watching. I hope that you've been inspired. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping in. Please consider subscribing. What I'd also like to do is ask you guys, are there any videos you'd like to see from me? Is there something you'd be interested in seeing? Let me know down in the comments what you might want to see. Would you want to see a room tour, organization, question and answer, you name it? Throw some things out down in the comments and I'll see what I can do. What I really want to do is give you content that you're interested in. So let me know. I look forward to seeing your comments. Thank you all again. Once again, this is Karen T. Until next video, so long for now.